This is...
This is the interior of my prison. Excalibur. Show me your strength. Hold nothing back. If you survive, I will deem you worthy. Impressive. But are you just going to stand there, trembling in fear? Pull yourself together and attack! I see. Strike with the strongest attack you can muster. It's the only way for you to leave here alive.
Arthur! Of course, danger rises and you rush to greet it. This is why we kept our deployment a secret.
As though you could hold secrets from me, Kay. Now then, where is Father?
As he too lacks any sense of self-preservation, he is already headed to face King Lot on the front lines.
This... It looks like Lot left it behind after the siege. If we use it to bring down the cliffside, we can avoid a direct clash.
Arthur, this war has been unwinnable from the beginning. My flame was always meant to be snuffed on the battlefield. But fate holds more for you, my son. Abandon this fight.
I'll stay until the battle is over, Father. You taught me better than to leave a task half done.
You taught me nothing can sway your iron will. So be it then. One last charge into battle. Urians, how do you find yourself in this cursed place?
It is King Urians you address. Lot promised you would come, so I arrived to greet you.
There is a new King of Britain, and his throne awaits to be claimed by bloodline, not blood shed. Sir Hector, remove all doubt.
Merlin, you must have gone mad since I saw you last. Will you sit Uther's bones upon the throne?
In your heart beats the blood of a Pendragon. For you are the last remaining heir of King Uther.
King Uriens, inform Lot that the rightful heir is on his way. I am sure he shall be eager to hear of this revelation. A royal child was born in secret, an heir to the throne. King Uther trusted his infant prince to his most loyal advisor, Hector. And so Hector has raised the prince and his daughter Kay as siblings.
Hear this! The rightful heir of Uther Pendragon has become the master of Excalibur. Take a knee before your king, or lose your head in the name of your defiance.
King Lot. I know a lost cause when I see one.
We should live to fight another day.
Excalibur in the hand of a so-called Pendragon. A blade of nip held by an heir to lies cannot compare to the will of the ancient gods! cannot be. I was promised boundless power!
Arthur, now that Lot is withdrawn, you must secure Camelot. Look, there lies Camelot Castle. Now, it belongs to you, Arthur. Your Majesty. Your people await. I ask only this. Be the Arthur I have always known. A man with a good heart and the potential to be a great hero.
Upon pulling Excalibur from the stone, Arthur was crowned King of Camelot. However, the horrors of war soon extinguished the love the people had for their king. Now, Arthur must fight to regain their devotion and rebuild his once great kingdom. While Arthur struggles in Camelot, unscrupulous forces begin to emerge in Benwick, his kingdom's closest ally. Learning of this plot, Arthur moves to march on Benwick. But is the novice King Arthur ready to face his fate?
All of Benwick bids you welcome, King Arthur. Oh, noble King Arthur. Oh, protector King Arthur.
That is most welcoming, if not a bit too grand. Thank you.
Of course. We are just so very excited to greet you. King Ban awaits. I will be honored to lead the way.
No further shall you tread.
My course will not be halted by a coward in the shadows.
An assassin, King Arthur! Oh, we are perished, and all hopes dashed!
That one sees the truth of the matter. Prepare for death, Arthur Pendragon.
Ooh, what a rousing welcome party this is.
Kay, this is no time for jest.
An ambush, and a poorly organized one yet. I'm insulted.
Aye, not the best, but a force moved against us still, and likely just a warning. These are Benwick soldiers. It appears an internal conflict is at hand.
A conflict? Too gentle a term, Father. They left no survivors. This is a war. Soldier, can you spare the strength to tell us what took place here?
I thought access to the port was sealed off. Who may you be?
At this moment, I am just another troubled soldier. What happened to you and your brothers in arms?
There was a battle between King Bors and King Ban. I am a member of King Ban's forces. My king declared that King Bors had risen in rebellion to usurp the throne, and commanded us to launch an attack on Gold Castle. His Majesty was in an uncharacteristic fury when he ordered the ambush, no doubt due to the betrayal of the brother he once trusted. To think the two kings' bond of brotherhood would so suddenly turn rancid. I weep for their plight. But I am just a lowly soldier, and must do as I am commanded.
None who serve loyally are low. But please, tell us, what of King Bors?
He is imprisoned in Gold Castle. Take caution, if you mean to head there. I have seen too many fall this day to send another to their doom.
Look at these little lost lambs wandering along. We're not looking to shepherd those straying from battle. This is a field of slaughter.
Where did they come from? Is it raining down gruff brutes in these lands?
I recognize this emblem. It is the mark of Queen Claudis's wasteland army. Queen Claudis is a blood relation of King Bors. Surely the king must know something of this.
Then it is lucky we seek King Bors, as we will have ever so much to ask of him.
What happened at the village?
King Ban's soldiers attacked us without warning.
There have been rumors that King Ban has gone mad. I fear that these rumors are true.
Mad? No, enraged is what he is. Since they say it was King Bors who first took up arms.
King Bors? By Jove, that cannot be. There's no one who is as loyal as he is.
To add more calamity in the midst of all this chaos, we have been invaded by foreign troops as well.
And those devils have plundered us of food, water, and all else we have worth grabbing or gobbling up. There.
Another drop in an endless sea of woe. The wild spawn have surged across the southern border and laid waste to our lands.
Now, unless the goddess Diana herself sends us her savior, us common folk will be as good as dead.
The goddess Diana and her savior? Legends and fairy tales. Come now, surely you don't put any stop in that nonsense.
Such horrors as we've seen, all I have left is the hope in an impossible legend to save us.
Gaul Castle has been overtaken by Wasteland soldiers. The numbers are many, so it would be best to avoid battling them head-on.
But we must go to where King Bors is being held.
Unless you possess magical knowledge of that location, I fear our only choice at this moment is to return to Camelot to brew a better strategy.
Please, sire, I beg your pardon.
And I bid you welcome, little one. What can we do to assist you this day?
I don't mean to pry and be, bother. It's just... Is he King Arthur?
I am he. How do you know me?
A friend serving at King Ban's castle told me to expect King Arthur of Camelot. And you're the most kingly soul I've seen. I am Bren, an attendant of King Bors, though I fear I have not been attending well enough as he was taken.
You cannot be expected to stand against an army, little one. Perchance, do you know where King Bors is being held?
My liege is currently woefully imprisoned in the oubliettes under Gaul Castle.
A helpful mark on the map, but an impossible path to travel from here to there, I am afraid.
That would be true for most, but there is a secret passage that is known only to me and my lord.
Oh, this passage must indeed be secret. I see no shape of door nor path here.
Clever, isn't it? There is a pillar here that can open a door to the underground depths of Gaul Castle. It's a little puzzle. I do so adore puzzles. Once we turn this pillar to face the direction of Gaul Castle... lead the way.
Well done, little Bren. Lead quickly. We must rescue King Bors.
Who goes there? How did you get in here?
Merci, Bren. I am indebted in your favor. And who have you brought with you?
I am King Arthur of Camelot. I arrived here by the royal invitation of King Ban, only to be received by an ambush with all of Benwick in chaos. The townsfolk say you are imprisoned for taking up arms against King Ban. But I'd prefer to hear your tale of the truth.
Hail, King Arthur. Truth seems to be in as short a supply as even-tempered and rational actions. Ban is the one who has attacked me. Alas, I fear that King Ban has taken to madness.
Another rumor I have heard. But is his rage without a cause? State your case for such a claim.
Ban and I are descendants of a long lineage of guardians entrusted to protect the tomb of Diana. Ban was originally a virtuous man, both trustworthy and brave and completely devoted to the goddess Diana. But a change came upon him one day. He became a man possessed, neglecting his duties and muttering strange things while in a seeming state of fright. He claimed that you, King Arthur, were an agent of ancient gods and that you would dishonor our goddess Diana by robbing and desecrating her tomb. At first, he only recruited soldiers to stand guard at Diana's tomb. But in an escalating frenzy, he proposed that we assassinate you and take over Camelot, to which I soundly refused. And with my refusal, he branded me a traitor. Which is why I am imprisoned here today.
Indeed, these are not the actions befitting a sane mind. It may be best that we not linger in the prisoner pit of this tyrant.
I implore you, you must help me bring Ban to his senses.
This could erupt into a major battle. Perhaps we ought to return to Camelot to request reinforcements.
The civil conflict has cost King Ban a large portion of his forces. If we collaborate, I am certain we will be able to subdue him without mobilizing Camelot's troops.
The time it takes for us to journey to Camelot and back will only prolong the people of Benwick's suffering. We must do what we are able to here and now.
You forget you are not a kingdom of one, Arthur. Allow me to go to Camelot and return with reinforcements, in case the worst does arise.
Very well. I look forward to your troops' well-timed arrival to save the day. I am sure it will give you much to brag about.
Bren knows of a shortcut that will undoubtedly hasten your journey. Bren, please accompany Lady Kay.
Oui, my liege. Kay the Brave, please follow me.
King Bors, where did you last leave King Ban's inhospitable company?
Ban has been completely obsessed with the goddess Diana ever since he was struck by the delusion that you will revive the ancient gods and sully her honor. If he has learned that the attempt on your life has failed, it is my belief that he and his soldiers are likely to be guarding the tomb of the goddess. Not to mention, the Wasteland army must have surely realized that I've escaped by now. I shall lead the way to the tomb of Diana. Come, we must move quickly.
If it isn't King Bors running away, only shameful cowards flee from their fates. So what does that make you?
Queen. Claudius's foulest rat. I'll rip your tongue out by the root.
Mercy! Mercy!
To hell with mercy. You should have known it would end like this.
Wait! I beg of you, spare only my life. Oh, yes, yes, that's it. I have information. I'll tell you everything you want to know. That's right. What of King Ban? Don't you want to know why he lost his mind?
What are you saying? You know how Ban was driven mad?
Yes! Yes! If I tell you, will you spare my life?
Oui. You have moments more life as you speak, perhaps more to follow if you speak the truth.
And use that forked tongue of yours to tell us why Cloudus's wasteland soldiers have been given reign of these lands while you're looking for mercy.
All right! Claudus pitted Ban and Bors against each other in civil war to usurp the realm of Benwick amidst the ensuing chaos.
Then what of Ban's delusions? Why would he turn against me?
Well, an object known as the Orb of Evil is to blame. It was given to Claudus by a strange woman. Whenever that orb began to glow, King Ban appeared to enter into a trance.
A man as righteous and full of virtue as Ban could be driven to such delusions by mere sorcery?
Now, I've told you everything I know. You must spare my life.
Begone, you lily-livered imbecile.
This may be a stroke of luck. If the orb is the cause of King Ban's lunacy, then perhaps its destruction is the key to his cure.
I too hope that this sorcery is to blame. He is no incompetent tyrant after all. Do you still pray in times as dark as these?
I am thankful in the light. I am hopeful in the dark. And I pray the same in both. Diana will bestow her grace upon us. My prayers are to let her know we are ready to receive it.
Such faith you have. Tell me, what meaning does the goddess Diana hold for the people of Benwick?
To the people of Benwick, the goddess Diana is the most remarkable of all deities. During the Age of Rebellion, the goddess sided with humanity in our uprising against the gods. And as this village is home to the sanctuary of the goddess, the villagers' faith is especially strong. Though, I must admit, some of the legends they ascribe to are absolute nonsense. Even to a guardian of the tomb such as myself.
No, these are no mere legends. C'est vrai. Diana will surely send us the Savior to release us from our suffering.
The Savior?
Blast and damnation. Arthur, you are significantly more alive than I had hoped for. Though your meager mortal condition could be corrected if you were standing in my way. So please, stand in my way.
So, King Ban's madness was your doing. Release him from your spell at once.
My magic is not at your command. But if you wish for a demonstration of my power, I would be ever so eager to provide that.
First, we shall slay the corrupted audience of minions. Then, we'll see to the witch herself. First, we shall
Ugh, you worthless goons! You barely even provided entertainment as you fell. Till next time.
Now that the orb has been destroyed, I pray that this will bring Ban back to his senses.
May your prayers be answered for the good of us all. Let us hurry to Ban.
You, Arthur, you are no Pendragon, but a common snake and a twisted pawn for devils. You will never desecrate the goddess Diana.
King Ban, clear your head of deception and see through the eyes of truth. I am no foe.
Ban, stop! This man is no servant to the evil gods. He is the King of Camelot and Lord to us Guardians.
Curse you both. Is it not bad enough to have neglected your duties as a Guardian? Must you ally yourself with this wicked traitor as well?
I'm afraid that he's too far gone. We have no choice but to subdue him by force.
I shall not beg for my life. I will spend my final breath to spit 1,000 curses upon you, Arthur Pendragon.
Please, you must pull yourself together.
Ah, a guardian of Diana, I see.
Caliban?
Zealots understand only the language of power, if they have any understanding left at all. Stab Excalibur into the ground before the sanctuary doors.
Into the ground? It will blunt and dirty the blade.
It is no mere sword. It is my prison, a key to this altar, and a means of communicating with the divine. The goddess Diana will answer you through me.
What madness is this? The doors may only be opened by the descendants of the God-Slayer. Am I to believe Arthur is a descendant of Paradur?
Draw the sword from the altar, Arthur. This is the breath of Diana, the Sword of Storms. Going forward, you will be able to use Excalibur to obtain weapons of other elements as well.
This is the Sword of Diana.
Do you see? No one chosen by the relic of the goddess Diana could be a servant of the evil gods.
The descendant of the God-Slayer will raise Diana and deliver this world to salvation. The legends were true.
Ban, Your Majesty. Our scouts have reported that Claudius is marching on Benowick with a massive legion of troops.
That cannot be. What purpose would such aggression serve?
Gold Castle has already fallen, and the army is now marching onwards to gain control of Benowick Castle.
Claudius, that lout Gwyn was speaking the truth.
Though we appear both outnumbered and outmaneuvered, I have hope the wise counsel I keep can provide options for this dark day.
With both brothers' forces already having suffered great losses, there's not much that can be done.
So be it. We eat the feast that fate has cooked. First, we shall deal with Claudius, and then we'll settle our affairs here.
There he is! Capture both!
Hell's bells! Our pursuers are already closing in on us.
Arthur, Your Majesty! I shall fend them off!
Don't be reckless! You cannot fight them all off alone!
If there be any hope here, it lies in the unshakable courage of Sir Hector. Perhaps some of it will wear off on us as well.
Aye, there's courage enough to share. Onward then, for the glory of Camelot!
Arthur, we're here. I see you were kind enough to save some battle for the rest of us.
Well, I'd never hear the end of it if I didn't give you an opportunity to demonstrate your prowess under pressure.
We've just come from defeating the main body of troops. They were near the outskirts of the castle.
Haha! Huzzah! We shall live to see another day. The troops our scouts sighted were reinforcements from Camelot. You are as stunning a strategist as you are radiant a beauty. I hope to get to know you better.
If you knew me at all, you'd know it takes more than flattery to earn my attention. Arthur, your focus must turn to Benwick Castle at once.
I certainly know not to disagree with one of your battle plans. Let us away.
Zut alors! How did they get here so quickly?
We have you surrounded, Claudius. You cannot escape.
Ban! If you had a soul that could reckon with the shame you cast upon the throne, you'd not be able to show your face in these lands. I earned the throne. I was born for it. You sit there only because your gender agrees to the tradition of fools.
Where is the orb of evil you used to corrupt Ban's mind?
Orb of evil, listen to yourself. It is a magic relic, neither good nor evil. The true evil was in the fool Ban's heart before he ever saw the orb.
You foul sorceress! Release Ban from your evil spell this instant!
I recognize no authority, and I do not take orders from weak men nor from false kings. Bellow till you cannot breathe. You shall not find the orb!
She must have fled through the castle's secret passages. Despite her crimes, of which there are many, she is still our flesh and blood. Let her live, for now.
King Ban, how do you feel?
Like a corpse that yet walks. The grip of Claudius's conjurer loosens, and I feel my senses slowly return, but not my sense of trust. How can I truly know your arts and wills? Perhaps you wished to find and dispatch Diana herself? I still want to...
Alas, it seems the orb's influence still persists. My apologies.
King Bors, I must pose you a question. There was a woman earlier praying to Diana. She mentioned that a savior would be sent by the goddess. What did she mean by that?
Ah. Many eons ago, the goddess Diana took pity on humanity's enslavement and sided with mankind when we rebelled against the ancient gods. After mankind was freed from the gods, even the deities who sided with humanity were entombed in slumber. The goddess Diana's final words before she too succumbed have lived on in Benwick as a legend. One far-off day, when mankind faces its greatest threat, a descendant of the God-Slayer shall appear and open the tomb of Diana, and this descendant shall be the savior of all the world.
The God-Slayer?
Oui. Peredir the God-Slayer, the one who led humanity in our uprising against the ancient gods.
Your Majesty, I have returned from my mission.
Sir Hector, it is good to see you back safely. The day is over, the battle won. Well done. And yet, Ban still struggles under whispers and shadows of Claudius' spell. But his mind is a battleground I cannot assist upon.
It is the task of all men to battle their own hearts. Ban will find his way back. Merci beaucoup, King Arthur. Benwick will not soon forget how you helped us.
Word of Arthur's success in resolving Benwick's crisis and securing their alliance spreads throughout Camelot and the surrounding kingdoms. Meanwhile, Lot and his followers dream of resurrecting the ancient god by invoking the untamed power lurking within Wales. The conspiracy to revive the ancient god throws Wales into turmoil. Will Arthur be able to put an end to this scheme and save Wales?
Run! Horus, follow at my heels! All is lost!
What's happened here? Tell your king. Where are Sir Baldwin and the others?
Are you a king of death and madness? Because if not, your kingdom is lost to a new ruler! Flee!
Your Majesty, the most troubling thought has occurred to me. Could it be that monsters overrun Camelot's encampment?
Our soldiers would not abandon their post without cause. We must get to the bottom of this.
Your Majesty, we are approaching the encampment of Camelot's expeditionary forces.
A sense of dread hangs thick in the air, as well as a pungent terror.
I smell it too. The putrid stench of rotting corpses. It appears to be getting stronger as we draw closer to the encampment.
Then we ride towards a most foul and fearsome omen. But still, we must ride with haste. What stumbling horror is this?
The twisted shape of this beast shall surely haunt all my days to come, along with its wretched smell.
It is equal parts beast, plant, and stench. A true abomination if ever I did see one.
My liege, our soldiers are nowhere to be seen. Did this vile monster kill them all?
I doubt we can ask it questions, but still, it will answer for its sins at the end of my blade.
screams, and that terrible stench. Are they coming straight from hell itself?
It is a hell I fear we must march towards, though the numbers of devils there seem endless. But for the well-being of Sir Bodwin and the troops, we will face down any evil. We shall not stop our search.
Indeed, Your Majesty. I stay by your side. I wish the winds did not so strikingly carry the smell of our foes.
Am I going mad? Or has the stench become something even more revolting?
There is some fresh terror to it. Can it be? The dead! They walk again!
What are these corruptions of flesh doing in Wales? They are a mockery of both humanity and nature at once. Sir Hector, have you seen anything like this?
Nay, Your Majesty. In all my years as a knight, I have neither seen nor heard of such a thing.
Could our forces have truly been done in by these creatures? Their whereabouts are still unknown.
Your Majesty, these scattered armaments are those of Camelot's forces. They must have been dropped by our missing troops. So we follow them and see where they lead.
Yes, let us follow the trail, though I fear the worst.
All of these scattered weapons and carts. It appears that our forces fled in a panicked retreat.
If that is indeed what transpired, perhaps we'll be able to find some survivors. Keep following along the trail.
Your Majesty, look! There is Sir Bodwin among them.
Our soldiers were turned into monsters by those foul things. They must be destroyed.
Who are you? A savior? Another curse?
I am Arthur Pendragon, King of Camelot. Are you responsible for this plague that consumes my soldiers?
Mighty King, you misunderstand!
Then pray I find understanding soon. For at this moment I see only bewitchment in need of banishing.
Sir Bodwin, are you hurt?
If only we'd gotten here sooner. The dark forces slowed our journey. Tell us, are these horrors the machinations of this woman?
Absolutely not, Your Majesty. This lady is the one who rescued me from the creatures and even tended to my wounds.
Those horrid things. Were they truly our soldiers? Our friends?
Yes, Your Majesty. They were once our men, but now...
Are they all lost? Or did I just cut down soldiers of Camelot, whom I should have been looking to cure?
They are our brethren no more. We were retrieving the bodies of the fallen last night, after defeating Anguish and Lot's allied forces. But suddenly, our dead transformed into those things. And amid that chaos, the enemy surprise attacked us too.
Our soldiers' fallen forms turned into vessels for monsters. By the gods, what madness!
It is caused by an infection of wraithweed spores. The spores were cultivated en masse by Anguish's forces for use in battle. That is why I and other like-minded individuals have worked together to produce Midna, a cure for the infection. That is when I came upon these people.
I did not know. I came close to making a terrible mistake. Forgive me.
You mustn't blame yourself, Your Majesty. Everything happens according to the will of Dian Cacht.
Sir Bodwin, you are unwell. Please do not move.
The Midna will prevent the worst from happening, but his wounds are grave and need better treatment. We must take him to a nearby village.
We? Do you mean that you wish to join us?
Only if you will allow me, Your Majesty. I am aware of the location of the Wraithweed spore farms as well.
Then it seems we would be foolish to leave you behind. Onward then, with haste for Sir Baldwin's sake.
What if they've already taken the village? What if all we love has been lost to their swelling, unholy ranks?
Have hope. If all else is lost, keep hope alive. We're almost there. Hurry to the gates!
Open the gates!
Sir Baldwin! Sir, forgive me, but we cannot open our gates without an express order from our captain.
Are you mad? Look at Sir Baldwin, he's been wounded!
Say now, what's all this? Well, if it isn't Sir Baldwin out for an evening stroll with our soldiers and a lovely lady.
Tristan! Mark us not! We need aid and safety.
Open the gates. Enter, good Sir Knight.
Egads, you, oh.
Do you know me, sir?
I cry your mercy for my earlier discourtesy. What brings such a glorious presence to this wretched place?
Oh.
That's enough, Tristan.
Ha! You're still as overbearing as ever, Sir Baldwin. I thought you were off enjoying the lovely parties of Camelot. They must throw a rather rambunctious soiree.
Enough! Watch your tongue or you'll lose it. Don't you know who this is?
Why, he must be very important. A king. A god. I can see they have the armor of a noble, but not the posture of one.
Bite your tongue!
This is His Majesty, Arthur, Lord of Camelot, King of all Britain and rightful ruler of Wales.
Arthur Pendragon, of course. I should have recognized the son of Uther the Vile.
What?
Troops, behold, the son of Uther. Uther who stole our king's life and our queen's virtue.
Sir Hector, is this true?
Your Majesty.
Tristan, you cannot demand the sins of the father to be paid by the son. King Arthur came to Wales in its time of need. You must think of the risk that he took upon himself.
One may play the hero whilst planning other schemes. A false face of help is a mighty shield.
It is my duty as son to answer for my father's acts, noble or horrid. Tell me, what might be done to assuage Wales's pain?
I propose a test. Are you willing to stake your life on it?
If staking my life is what it takes.
Then draw your sword, King Arthur, and you shall taste the wrath of Wales.
I have accepted your challenge, Tristan. But what shall you stake if you lose?
If you defeat me, I shall banish any thought of resentment to you and pledge my undying loyalty. If you fall to my blade, but manage still to cling to your life, you shall leave these lands and never return.
Fair enough. I accept your conditions.
Now, when you are ready, on guard! You have defeated me, and I shall honor our terms. Forgive my previous transgressions, Your Majesty. I, Tristan, pledge a lifetime of fealty to you, the one true king.
Captain, renounce your vow. His victory means nothing.
My king is your king. If that's not to your liking, then challenge me, if you dare.
It is all water under a very ancient and complicated bridge. I accept your pledge of loyalty. Tristan, I would have you accompany me in Sir Bodwin's place, as he is injured.
Of course, Your Majesty. Are we off to battle the monsters?
Better yet, we will seek and destroy the monstrous outbreak at its source.
Your Majesty, I will go. I am still fit to serve, fit to fight, fit...
Sir Bodwin, you mustn't push yourself too hastily, or you may never wield a sword again. And with no more Midna left at hand, someone must remain here with the militia to protect the village.
Fine. Then I must stay. But my spirit travels with you. Please be cautious, Your Majesty.
There are 2 Wraithweed spore farms in total. One lies on a hill to the northwest. The other is in a village near Tintagel Castle. Wraithweed blooms produce spores once a day, at dawn. If we strike the spore farms now, we can prevent more people from being turned into monsters.
Very well. We shall attack the farm to the northwest first.
You have the fire in your heart.
His order the traitor has led the enemy to our midst.
Please, you must stop this. How can you abuse the laws of nature this way while sacrificing innocent lives?
None are innocent who seek to destroy us. Turn back lest you face the same fate.
May you rest peacefully in the bosom of the uncapped.
I can't imagine how you must feel. To stand against your own kin for the sake of natural order, the lives of strangers.
I appreciate your words, Tristan, but we still have much to accomplish. And I must make my peace with what is to come.
So, our next destination is near Tintagel Castle?
Yes, Your Majesty. Please, follow me.
Your Majesty, look. There are Anguish and Lot's allied forces just ahead.
The villains travel with a devil's speed. Prepare for battle. Lost. The ranks of their siege remain strong.
Your Majesty, the situation is grim. We must retreat.
We cannot yield yet, Sir Hector. We must stand fast for the good of Wales.
Tristan's words are true. Reform your ranks and fight! Sir Hector! Tristan!
Tristan? Can you hear me?
Fear not, Isolde.
Oh, but fear is so truly delightful to behold. It gives your suffering flavor.
You twisted witch! May the woe you put into the world return to you 1,000-fold!
A present of poetry as always, Arthur. In trade, I shall grant you the gift of a swift and pointless death.
Kay! You're here to help!
Not that you needed it, of course, but our new friends from Benowick simply insisted on lending a hand.
Thank heavens we were not a moment too late.
Lady Kay jests, but she acted with the utmost urgency, my liege.
Lady Kay making jokes to me is like the sun rising. Expected and welcomed. Thank you all.
Blast it to Hades! The blood of the Godslayer was ready to be spilled and claimed. Anguish! Your incompetence cost me a victory. Now you shall pay that debt with your own suffering.
Wait. What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this?
It means your use is over, and there are things more crucial than the Dominion of Wales. But thank you for your service to my goals.
I am fine. Please send to Sir Hector and Sir Tristan.
Of course. But what will you do with King Anguish?
There is a fate waiting for him, and I have a blade that shall hurry him to it. Anguish, you led an invasion of another realm. You know what justice shall be brought down upon you.
You almost sound like a seasoned ruler, not a mere boy. I shall not beg. Kill me. That is your version of justice.
Father?
His daughter?
Your Majesty, I beg of you, show mercy upon my father, please.
Isolde, my dear. My crimes are too great for mercy.
Yes, I know my father's crimes cannot go unpunished. But he too was a victim of Lot's evil schemes. He was simply used.
The devastation he has wrought cannot be merely explained away by claiming he was deceived.
My father's true crime is that he failed to place his faith in Arthur as the High King of Britain. The reach of the former King Uther's tyranny extended beyond Wales and all the way to Munster. It was Lot who took advantage of my father's apprehensive state and persuaded him to awaken the Wraithweed. And in the end, it was Lot who stole away the horns of Dian Cecht as well.
I was wondering why that witch suddenly turned against her own side. Are those horns truly of such great value?
The witch's name is Morgan. It was she who approached us with Lot and planned and executed everything.
What else are they planning, Isolde?
My belief is that they intend to bring upon the resurrection of the ancient gods. They must be planning to use the horns of Dian Cecht to produce the essence of nature.
But why would they want to revive the ancient gods? What is there to gain in bringing back those who seek to control them?
That I do not know. But I'm certain that the essence of nature is essential to the revival of the ancient gods.
And how is this essence of nature made?
They will need rare minerals from the crystal mines of Sherwood Forest and the divine energy of Stonehenge. They need the blood of the Godslayer, which flows through your veins.
The Godslayer?
The ancient gods were imprisoned and sealed through the blood of your ancestor. Now, they need that blood for the ceremony to resurrect them.
Ugh, hell's bells. Magic and blood and old gods. Whatever happened to the elegant simplicity of a battle with swords and shields?
In any case, you may raise your head, King Anguish. King Anguish, I vow not to repeat the tyranny and foolishness of my predecessor. Will you recognize me as High King of Britain and swear your allegiance to Camelot?
Not for the sake of my life, but for the sake of my daughter and people. I will serve you as your loyal knight.
As noble a reason to serve as any. And Isolde, how is Tristan?
An Irish soldier's poisoned arrow brushed his neck. He'll need some time to recover.
Do what you can for him. I'll leave him in your hands.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll make sure he recovers.
It's time we return to Camelot. We need to look into what Morgan and Lot are planning.
It's been quite a journey. I hope to wash the funk of these last battles off with haste. Then we shall make plans of our own.
I had been holding my tongue about needing to hold my nose as well. But yes, a fragrant bath seems an ideal plan for all you noble monster hunters.
Ah!